NBC 10 News Today continues.
Well, welcome back, everyone. Now, we are joined here by three special guests. I have Miss Monica, Miss Tamala, and my Cherie with us, and they are here to tell us about a program called Heroes. So welcome, you guys.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for joining us. Now, can you tell us a little bit about the program?
Heroes is a nonprofit organization. We're based in Columbia, Louisiana, but we provide services throughout Louisiana, and we provide HIV and AIDS education, prevention education, and support for people living with HIV.
Wow, that is definitely, that's a good thing. I mean, Nick, you guys, I know y'all have a new book coming out.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about this book that you got holding here.
Let Tammy well, you can hold the book, or Tammy can talk about whoever. This is the book that that we put together because we wanted to make sure that everyone had the information that they needed to make positive decisions about HIV awareness. This book takes out all of the controversy that surrounds HIV. This is a book that families can utilize in order to just have a discussion about HIV. The thing that that really compelled us to do this book was to make sure everyone understands that HIV is 100% preventable. In 2024, the goal is to end the epidemic, and this book is a tool that people can utilize to actually accomplish that goal. And in the midst of that, we do have people that are still living with HIV, and we want them to stop being so stigmatized because they are HIV positive. And this book helps also to reduce HIV stigma.
That's awesome. Now, I know both of y'all, you have artworks in the book, and y'all are the authors of it, correct?
Yes. Mm-hmm. And the book juxtaposes art and education, and we used art to actually soften the conversation about HIV.
So what does this book mean to you personally?
Oh, personally to me, this book means change. This book means no unnecessary HIV diagnoses that we have now. When you have 15-year-olds that have a positive HIV test, that is very discouraging when you say, if they had just known, if we had just had the conversation, if they had had the proper education, could this have been prevented? So this book is about preventing those, and we do have those instances, and we want that to stop being a reality. So this book is designed to use beautiful artworks.
Wow.
To showcase that HIV is not a crime, but HIV is also not something that you have to actually contract in 2024.
Yes.
And we have artists who are teens, artists who are seniors, artists who are positive, artists who are not positive. This book is a reflection of diversity as well. It's not just one artist. So all the artwork looks different because it was different artists who actually participated in this book.
I can tell y'all have some very talented artists just from the little bit that I've seen, and I definitely agree with you. It's not talked about enough.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes, and this book is a conversation piece. It is designed to put on your coffee table and make your guests pick it up and make your teens pick it up, because it is a hard topic. Because of the modes of transmission, HIV is a hard topic, but it's one that must be discussed, because the truth of the matter is the people do all the activities that put you at risk.
That is true. So when does this book come out?
It's out right now.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
And anyone can go to our website and purchase the book. And the book is $44, tax included. And we went through a lot to get this book
together
because we wanted it to be unique. So we had a vision of what we wanted the book to be. So we wanted it to be a different size. So the book is a 9 by 12, so it's larger is what's called a coffee table book. So we had to go through an awful lot to make sure we can give the public what we thought needed to be to actually make an impact in this area, because HIV is just not a topic people want to talk about.
It's not.
But it's one that needs to be talked about, because again, people doing everything that puts them at risk to contract HIV.
Understand. Well, we thank you guys so much for joining us this morning and sharing y'all's book with us. I'm sure a lot of people are super excited about it.
Yes, and we are too. And we want to thank the Black Creative Circle, who is going to sponsor a showing on December 5th on Art Alley, and where people can actually come see the actual original artwork at that time. And also we will have artists that participate in the book on site at that moment, where you can get signatures at that time as well.
That's awesome. You get to meet the artists. So y'all come out and y'all meet the artists. Y'all hopefully purchase a book and get to meet these young ladies right here. And we thank you guys so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for
having us.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. All right. We'll be right back after.